Blonde Me, Machine Murphy. 2, sadly, Nassau, a non-runner. It's in your papers. 3 is Queen's Trust, looking for another Group 1 for Jim Crowley. 4, So Me Da rounds off the older horses, the mount of Frankie Dettori. Number 5 is Hydrangea, the first of the 3-year-olds. 6, Shutter Speed, also a non-runner. 7, Sabetsu, no queries about the ground. Charlie Appleby already in the winner's enclosure. James Doyle rides here. A number 8, Winter, the boom 3-year-old filly of the year at a mile. Ryan Moore rides on the day she steps up to a 1.25 miles. One contest, 10 furlongs, and they're off and racing. Blonde Me jumps out, but his rider looks across and sees that Sabetsu and So Me Da are going to cut out the early running as they race through this first furlong. Hydrangea, a bit of shuffling of the pack going on here. Grey Winter just looking to try and angle across, get a little bit of cover early on as they make their progress along the side of the racecourse. Sabetsu settles down in front. Hydrangea is in second, now moves up, and hopefully the Winter fans can now drop in behind in third. Behind now are the 2 leaders. So Me Da a little fresh on the reappearance in the pink jacket on the inside of Blonde Me. Last of all is Queen's Trust as they make their way across the intersection. So now settle down into formation. Sabetsu out in front, leading by a length from Hydrangea in second. The Grey Winter now switched off in third as the pace has steadied. 4th place for So Me Da, Blonde Me on the outside, and Queen's Trust. So Sabetsu out on the front end as they climb uphill, leading by about a length or so from in second Hydrangea. A couple of lengths to Winter in third. So Me Da and Blonde Me still pulling in 4th and 5th places respectively. Queen's Trust, runner-up to Minding 12 months ago, is settled at the back by Jim Crowley. So Sabetsu turns back towards home, leading by about a length or so. Hydrangea in second, couple of lengths to Winter in third. So Me Da, Blonde Me and Queen's Trust, very little change in the order here as Sabetsu leads Hydrangea as they make their way now with 3.5 furlongs to travel in the Nassau. 3rd place for Winter. Blonde Me towards the outside with So Me Da and Queen's Trust. They're all still in a heap, and still Sabetsu for William Buick able to dictate, and now William just asks. Winter slipstreams, moves on the inside of Hydrangea, will have a good crack here at the leader. So Me Da in 4th, Sabetsu leads them past the 2. Winter now, stamina being put to the test, tries to go down a challenge. Winter coming on the outside of Sabetsu as they head with a furlong and a half to go, and Winter draws alongside, puts her nose in front. Sabetsu in second, down the outside, Blonde Me and Queen's Trust. Now Winter is asked to go and win the race and stretches away in the Nassau by 2 lengths. It's a 4th Group 1 of the season for one of the fillies of the season. Winter won the Nassau in the hands of Ryan Moore. Blonde Me and Sabetsu for the minor honours. Hydrangea next, Queen's Trust and So Me Da. Up in trip, softer ground, made no difference. Winter wins again. 4 in a row, and all of them Group 1s.
Is against the conditions, has still gone and got the job done, and that's why she deserves credit at 10 to 11. 16 to 1 Blonde Me, 6 to 1 Sabetsu.